Good morning, everybody. It's day one of 2020, and this is video number one for the series that I plan to make every day in 2020. 366 videos. I'm crazy. I don't know what the hell I was thinking trying to do all this. Yeah, enough cooking as it is, but I'm excited for this opportunity to invite you into the mind of Luke Feldbrugge for a few moments every day. And I guess kind of the story on this whole thing is I'm trying to build a business called True Mydentity. And in doing so, I've promised myself that in 2020, I'm going to build some content to help get the word out. And with the intent of helping to empower people to truly be themselves, kind of take a look at themselves and see if there's more that they could be doing or representing or even bringing out of themselves. It's kind of been a mission of mine to empower people, and I try to do it with those that are close to me. Anyone who's been around me, I think I can say that I try to do that. I try to pick people up, give them a little positive perspective on things. And that's the intent of these videos, is just to kind of do a little introduction to the day. So the format of this is I'm going to start with a prayer, and that is a prayer that was presented numerous times and lived by Bear Bryant. And it was shared with me by my football coach, Bubba Sullivan. Thank you both for introducing it to my life. It's been a big deal. I mean, I've carried it I was introduced to it when I was 17, and I'm 46 now. So it's held on for quite a time. So I'm going to start with that prayer to start the day, and then I'll get into what I was able to accomplish from my goal set yesterday. And then I'll let you know if I got it done or not, whether I actually lived up to what I was going to do. I'll let you know what I learned by doing all of that. And I'll let you know if there's anybody who needs a little gratitude for that, little thanks, little heads up for helping me out. We'll give them a little appreciation. Then I will also share a word or a phrase that I think is going to be helpful for the day, just to get going, motivating, maybe reflect a little bit on some things, and then I'll share with you one additional task or thing that I want to accomplish for True Mydentity. So that's kind of the intent of this video series, is share what it's like to put together the work to build a business, and hopefully over a year's time I can see some legitimate progress, because I have some lofty goals for 2020, of which I hope to sell a minimum of $10,000 worth of apparel through True Mydentity, which is what we do. We sell t-shirts primarily right now, but it'll definitely expand into different product lines, and it features words or phrases that have powerful or inspirational words that reflect your own identity. I'm actually wearing mine right now. Mine is determined. That's kind of my thing. And as you can see, determined at the top, that's actually reversed, so you can see it in a mirror. And then on here, you can see straightforward. So that's the intent of the design, is so if you're wearing it, people looking at you can see it and it looks normal. If you're looking in the mirror and you're having a straightforward conversation with yourself, or you're trying to motivate yourself, you can see that identity aspect staring you right in the face and giving you a check. And it's been powerful for me. I mean, I just stood in front of the mirror just now and said, hey, this is why I'm doing this. I'm determined to get it done in 2020 and really elevate my game and see if we can put some stuff together. The reason I want to hit a minimum of $10,000 in apparel sales is it'll cover my costs, and it'll allow me to donate $700 to the nonprofits that are helping kids to realize who they are and helping them to reach their full potential. So you can check out the website at truemydentity.com, and you can see those that I've targeted for those funds. So it's a minimal goal, but it's lofty for me because we're just getting started. So the storyline is, I started True Mydentity in roughly February last year, 2019. Started putting all the pieces together. Got my license through the state. Bought my website. Set up all my social channels, and I started to build my website, and that's pretty much what I've been spending the majority of my time. And it was brought to me by a couple of coworkers of mine named Seth Juska and Bob Stanky, and we just decided, you know what, each of us, we're just like, you know what, we really want to do something on our own, and we've always wanted to do something on our own. I certainly have, and I'll credit Bob Stanky right now because he's the one that really pushed for us to kind of figure out what it is that we want to do and work on our side hustle, if you will, because that's kind of the term these days. And that's how it came to be. And I wanted to do more. I really wanted to do more last year and push this. But selling t-shirts is not easy, and it takes a lot of work to get the website up and running, and build out designs and get the products on your website, and so on and so forth. And when you're a family man and you're working a full-time job between 40 to 50 hours a week minimum, there isn't a ton of time left to do a side hustle. So you really got to work it in. And that's, again, I'm going to help share what I do on a daily basis to give you an idea on that. So now that I've kind of given the whole foundation of this video series, I really want to start off with the prayer. It goes like this. This is the beginning of a new day. God has given me this day to use as I will. Matter of fact, He's given me this year, 2020, to use as I will. And I can waste it or use it for good. What I do today is important because I am exchanging a day of my life for it. When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever. And in its place will be something that I traded for it. And I want it to be gain, not loss, good, not evil, success, not failure. So I do not regret the price that I have paid for it. So I want to thank Bear Bryant for giving those words, and I want to thank Bubba Sullivan for introducing me to those words, because it's been a powerful thing for me, and I will share that every time we record one of these videos. So what did I do? What did I get done? Yesterday I got done setting up my YouTube channel. This is my personal YouTube channel, and I will be sharing this video on the True Mydentity YouTube channel as well. But I set up my personal YouTube channel, and I set up all of my social channels. And if you're a friend or a family member of mine, you saw I was pretty active on Facebook yesterday. That was with the intent of building this stuff out. So I'll be posting all of this on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn. So I've got all my social channels set up to do all this, and I also put this phone holder in my car so I could record all these wonderful videos, and you could see my goofy ass face, and I hope you actually enjoy this stuff. I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be good for me to just sit and reflect. So I'm excited for it. And I guess what I learned out of putting that stuff together yesterday is I am excited to do this stuff. Finding time is going to be challenging to get all of the work done. There's probably going to be some mornings where I'm a little groggy, like January 1st after staying up till 1:30 with my wife, streaming Netflix for multiple hours and having a few drinks. So yeah, I'm a little groggy this morning, but I said I was going to do this, and I'm going to do it. The gratitude I would like to provide for those who helped me at least get these projects done yesterday was definitely my wife, Sarah. She took care of the little one a little bit, took care of Reed a little bit, so I could find a little time to get these things done. And since this is video number 1, I'm going to give some props to Seth, Jessica, and Bob Stanky as well, because they've been riding with me along on this train since I started True Mydentity, and they've been kind of a support system, if you will, because it's not easy kind of trying to keep your head on straight with all of the things going on in the world and not getting caught up in being a copycat business and getting down on yourself and shit. I'm trying to sell t-shirts. Could you think of a more competitive industry to get into? There aren't many. The reason I really am into this True Mydentity thing is because I think there's a lot of power behind words, and I think that our goal of giving back 50% of net profit, it's similar to Love Your Melon. That business model to me makes a lot of sense. I want to help people. I want to motivate people, and I want to empower them. This is kind of what I see happening. What it morphs into, I don't know, but this is how I'm starting. And I want to really give props to Bob and Seth for helping me get this thing off the ground and rolling. And I'll tell you right now, they're big contributors to this whole video series happening as well. So, guys, thanks. I'm just going to say thanks right now. You deserve it, and I hope your stuff really comes together too, because I know that you're going to be working on your own stuff. So that's my shout out for 2020 for you guys. And to everybody else who's kind of been with me along this ride up for the last 46 years to bring me to this point to record this video, thank you for helping me to inspire me, motivate me, and get me to this point, because I've been wanting to do something like this for, 15, 20 years, and I'm finally frickin' doing it. So I'm proud of myself, and I would really enjoy ongoing support from any of you if you're watching this video. So props to everybody, and I hope 2020 is going to be a kick-ass year for you. So with that being said, the word that I chose to talk about today, and just to kind of reflect on a little bit, is empowered. And it is the entire premise of True Mydentity, which is to empower yourself to wear your identity confidently, genuinely, and be who you are. Because if you're not doing that on a day-to-day basis, on an hourly, minute-to-minute basis, if you're not being true to who you are, you're selling yourself short. And it's taken me a long-ass time to realize that I have to be myself to be happy and fulfilled. And I was, 1, trying to cut corners, 2, trying to do what other people wanted me to do, 3, I don't know. There's more to it than, hey, I'm just me, right? And I've really tried hard to put a little perspective on being aware of who I am and my goods and bads, right? My traits that are not so stellar, and some that I am pretty proud of. And I'm really trying to give myself credit due and work on things that I need to work on, and really focus on my strengths and use those to my benefit. And God gave me some gifts. I need to use them. So I feel as though I'm starting down that path a little more so than I have in the past. And I'm pretty excited about that. And that's self-empowerment. And my message with Empowered is it's up to you to have the knowledge and the strength and the courage and the confidence and the determination and the sleep and the health in order to be the best that you can be. And I thought empowered is the perfect word to kick off 2020 with video number 1, because I plan to empower myself every day to get what I need to get done. And I want to challenge all of you to do the same, because I'll tell you guys, you were given a lot of gifts, and this world needs to see those and needs to have those to make it a little better. You have that kind of impact, your unique self. There's nothing else like you. There is nothing else like you in the world. You are one of a kind. Nothing is like you in any way, shape, or form. So you need to be who you are. You need to stand up, and you need to use those skills, use your knowledge, use your experience, use your wisdom, not only to help yourself, to elevate yourself, but those around you. And that's my message for today. My to-do for today to get done is I need to share my first video and get it up on my video channel. But the real to-do is I need to share True Mydentity with my friends and my family, coworkers, everybody I know, and try to get the word out. I haven't done that yet, and that was intentional. I needed to build the website a little more. Even though the business was launched back in February, there is a lot to do. So that being said, that's my to-do, and I will report to you tomorrow morning as to how that went. And hopefully you guys will have already heard about it. So that's it. That's video number 1. And with that, I hope you have an empowered day. I hope you empower yourself. And not only yourself, but I hope you take a moment to think about those around you and how could you empower them to really bring out the best in all of those around you, whether it be friends or family or coworkers or whoever. Be that person, be that catalyst. And thank you for hanging out. Talk again soon.